Hi, my name is Stephanie Anderson, and I am a foodie for Jesus. Today is day number 10, and it's Friday, and I am just so looking forward to unplugging and having some quality family time and having some quality fellowship time as well, and really just spending some time in the Word. Um, I've given in this process, I've given up Netflix, but I've also realized I haven't had much spare time, so that really hasn't felt like I've been giving that up. But this weekend, and even like right now at this moment, is probably a time where I would just maybe go flip something on for a half hour just to relax and unwind. End of the day on Friday, just shut down my work laptop. That would have been a moment to do that. But instead, I'm doing this video and I'm going to spend some time in my Bible in this short window of time before my family comes home. And I'm really, really craving that. Um, Along the lines of craving, I kind of noticed that I wasn't noticing something, if that makes sense. So I noticed today, as I was like pulling up the camera to say, okay, I'm going to do a video. What am I going to talk about? How much do I have to talk about? I realized how I when with the food and with the sugar and the flour being removed and those being the go-tos, today was one of those days where I was so busy with work. These a lot of these foods that I would just run to have been removed. And I've been so busy, so kind of thinking of other things that the food didn't even really come up. Like, so I noticed that I wasn't noticing food, if that makes sense. And that to me, there's freedom in that. There's absolutely freedom in that and I feel like that's different than some of these struggles that I've been sharing over the last few days. So in a sense, I feel like I've been turning a corner and it's at a very refreshing time because we have a lot of people event things coming up over the weekend. We've got all day tomorrow. We're going to be at church the first half of the day um, for a class, a grace-based parenting class, and there's going to be food and there's going to be, we're going to be around people. And a lot of times it seems like the food, as much as there's still like healthy options, there's typically the focus is typically around options of food that are highly processed or sugar flour type things. And in the evening, we're going to be at a gala for my son's school. And so I'm sure there are going to be desserts. I'm sure there's going to be breads. But I feel like I've reached this today. There's been a sense of peace that noticing that I'm not noticing the food. And I really, really, really appreciate that. And it's doing this video and reflecting on that I'm actually noticing that. So it is whether or not this is like a moment of freedom or whether or not it's something that just continues or even increases, which is my prayer. Um, I'm just grasping and thanking the Lord for this blessing right now and sometimes we do need to take that time to reflect and be grateful in order to really truly recognize some of these gifts that we have. And certainly on this journey, I am appreciating that right now. So, with that, I'm going to keep this short and I'm going to close. And I look forward to next time. Thanks for joining.